Morning.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you doing?
It's no battery.
Hang on, we've just got to rewire it first before we can go.
Okay, I have to go.
Right, don't cut the red wire.
มีสำรองอ่ะ
มีแต่บนนั่นนะ
อยู่ไหนครับ
บนน่ะ I go change the battery.
Okay, okay. These days, this northern part of Thailand is better known for its batik style clothing and trinkets and the tribal villages that surround the areas. There's no longer a trade or a production of opium, and the only remnants of that is to the northeast in a place called Chiang Rai, where they have museums celebrating or commemorating what used to be of the opium trade. From the northeast to the northwest in this northern region of Thailand, though, lies a border across which the land of Myanmar sits. And in 2023, statistically on the internet, it was classed as the world's biggest opium trader. And today, in this episode, that's where we're going to be heading. Through Thailand's old golden triangle and towards the northwest to Myanmar, the opium capital of the world, in an area of Myanmar that is now stooped with turmoils and troubles. What we'll see and find along this possible tumultuous trail, I've no idea, but it starts today. So let's go find out. Also, I should say before we leave, a massive thank you to our host that took us into the air today, Prior from Chiang Mai Sky Adventures. If you happen to see this video by any chance and you're around the Chiang Mai area, seriously, come and check out Sky Adventures. It will be one of the best things you do on your trip in Thailand. And there's a lot of history with me and Prior. This, as you regular subscribers may know to the channel, this is the gentleman that taught me to fly a microlight about 16, 17 years ago. And we both had less white hair. Although Prior never had much hair on top.
But Adam still look nice.
Yeah, still look nice. But still not good enough to fly a microlight. You noticed how hot I wasn't in the driving seat today, but Prior, thank you, man.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Let's get going. Let's head to Pai. So the bags are packed and we're just waiting on the trusty steed to arrive, our transport for our trip. I have to be honest, I don't know if you see much of that. Those clouds are looking quite dark and quite grey. I really hope it doesn't rain. We've got quite a trip ahead of us, 3 or 4 hours. And to be honest, I haven't eaten this morning. I don't have time to look for a decent restaurant. So I think I'm just gonna have to risk it. There's a little local Thai spot just on the corner there. It may give us the shits, and I really don't need it for this trip. So I think I might take a couple of these as well as eating food. They're carbon and they just block everything up. We'll be all right. Let's go and see what they're serving. Good prices though. I don't know what to order. Oh my days. Maybe this one without the chiller. Well, seems we've got a selection and choice. I don't understand or know what any of them are. Oh, this is going to be potluck. Okay, I didn't do it. I found a little bit of a better place. I think sometimes when you're traveling around places like this, you have to listen to what your stomach's telling you. And my stomach was telling me if I couldn't identify what I'm about to eat, then I shouldn't eat it. And instead, I found a place that does fried chicken, although I've ordered myself a bit of fried rice and pork. That should lay in the belly good enough for our travels to come. On a serious note as well though, you have to love these things. Look how like ingenious the Thai people are for like, or entrepreneurial if you like, with their little restaurant out the front of the house, actually like utilising the space and making an extra business out of it. Probably why the old man goes out to work doing whatever he's doing, driving a motorbike, taxi or such. The lady of the house stays home and runs the restaurant. And it's not just one. They're all doing it. And this is not a particularly heavy tourist area. This is mostly for locals. I see them in the evening coming out to eat in these restaurants and such, and it's a nice quaint little area. It is a little bit loud. It's on the flight path from the airport, I can't lie. So the belly's full and both bags are packed, and our trusty steed has arrived. I was originally going to be taking a bus from Chiang Mai up to our next destination of Pai, and it would have given me the opportunity to get 4 hours nice rest and relaxation after having next to no sleep last night to wake up for that flight this morning. It probably lasted about 30 seconds. But I want to title this video a road trip through the Golden Triangle, so I figured we should do it right, which is why I rented this, an MXS 125 with manual gears and I don't know what else. It's honestly been a long time since I've drove a manual motorbike, so that's going to be interesting. On top of that, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We've got 4 hours worth of light left and it might possibly rain. Let's just get on the road and get up there. Oh, and I need to book some accommodation at some point. Nightmare. Well, good news, we're heading out the city. Bad news, the bags are heavy, there's no brakes working properly, and we're still 120 kilometers to go. And I'm stuck in a green light. Damn it, let's move. Well, I don't know if you can hear me, but we're passing some sort of military base here. I've just seen tanks and guns all laden out on the side of the road. It's pretty cool. The military's big in Thailand. There's national service here where 50% of the men have to do military service for a couple of years. They pull a lottery ticket, and if they get the wrong one or the right one, they go to the army for a few years. I guess there's going to be a lot of army the way we're heading on this trail. Oh, wow, that helmet's tight. But I wanted to stop a minute. It's a pretty cool place. Well, I say pretty cool. There's absolutely nothing here. We've drove for about half an hour now, maybe 20 kilometers outside of Chiang Mai, and we're in rural Thailand. Small little villages. You know you're in a housing place because you've got the old school satellite dishes on the roofs. I've no idea if they use them for picking up TV these days or just collecting water. Sound of Thai people chattering in the background. It's brilliant. It is just a local village, and it probably has everything you need, as you'd imagine in a UK village back home. Little market stall there, selling fresh fruit and all your sort of bits of food. Even a little restaurant cafe where probably the locals hang out. I passed a couple of motorbike shops, and who knows what this is. A proper little thriving community out in rural Thailand. More importantly for us though, we are 20 kilometers outside of Chiang Mai, which means we've only got 105 left and 2 hours and 15 minutes. And I've got to tell you, it's going to be a long 2 hours, 15 minutes. These bags are bloody heavy. And so is that helmet. My God. My neck's in bits, and my back, and my arse. Only 2 hours and 15 minutes to go. Oh, really is quite tight, that helmet. But I thought we'd have a quick stop because it looks like we're almost halfway. 75 kilometers to go. I don't know, 50 done. Not quite halfway, but we're coming up into the mountain area now. I just saw this. Seen loads. These temples and Buddhas and things all the way along the road. And they're big ones. In the middle of nowhere. It's pretty mad. I'm thinking the scenery is going to get a little bit more spectacular. And it's probably going to get a little bit more cooler. I might put a long sleeve t-shirt on. We're getting there. Let me just go grab some bananas off the old yai in the distance, grandma, and we can get on our way. Well, the sign's saying, welcome to my Hon Son, which is the district that the place or Pai, the destination we're going to is in. I'm losing my words, and it's because I'm absolutely freezing. I can't believe it. I just drove for an hour through this mountain road, some of the windiest roads I've ever drove, and it's beautiful. Evergreens everywhere and views of hilltops and such through the trees. Wonderful, but it is freezing. It feels like a late autumn evening in the UK. So now I'm wearing a t-shirt, a thermal long sleeve t-shirt, and I'm about to put a jumper on. And I'm in Thailand. There's something wrong with the world's climate. Or maybe I'm just really high up here. I don't know. But I do feel like we're getting a little bit closer. 40 minutes and about 30 kilometers. Whew. We might get there with some light. I doubt it. Wow, police roadblock. That's the second police checkpoint I've come through. The first one that was stopping everybody and checking and then letting you through. I don't know what's going on around this area, but yeah, let's hope they're not looking for me. I think we'll be all right. Apparently, Google tells me we've arrived. The thing is, since the start of this trip, I've been in quite a few big cities, Bangkok and then Chiang Mai. And this place, well, it is just a backwater little hollow of a village with one road round the corner that's a strip for the tourists, I think. And maybe these lanterns up, so. I think my best option is to see if I can find somewhere for a coffee and book some accommodation for the night. Give me a minute. That there is one of the 2 accommodations available that I can find. It seems we might have a slight problem. It's high season in Pai at the minute, and there's literally no rooms available anywhere for less than about £60 a night. I've found 2 rooms. One's £15 and it's in a static caravan, probably with a fan, and there's another one for £17 with air conditioning, with no bed but a mattress on the floor. I'm gonna flip a coin and we'll see where we end up. £17 a night, no bed on the floor, a static caravan, mate. Well, you're not gonna see much, but what I can tell you is that's the bridge over there, and that's the river. It's in a very nice spot. And when I was told it only had a mattress on the floor, shock horror was coming to mind. But this is a really nice room, and it's got air conditioning. I mean, it's not a mattress, it's a proper bed, low on the floor. Pretty well decored, old school TV. Oh, wow, it's even got some cushions for chilling. I haven't seen the bathroom yet. Yeah, Western toilet and a nice looking shower. This thing's been done really beautiful. Oh my, wow. We do, however, have a problem because it's only for tonight. Meaning tomorrow I've got to look for another room, but that's for tomorrow. and I'll see you guys then in the morning. A beautiful, stunning start to the day, and a good day it is, because my arse is not feeling numb like it was last night, although it probably will be later because we've got a big road trip ahead of us. But for now, let's enjoy the view of that World War II bridge, the memorial bridge built in conjunction between Japanese troops and forced Thai labour from around these areas back in World War II. And it sits above the Pai River, which from here meanders north towards the mountains and the borders of Myanmar, passing the ancient market town of Pai. A town that was originally populated by the Shan people, an ethnic Thai group from around these areas. And in my mind, I envisage all the hill tribes from around this area coming down to this market town, bringing their wares to trade and sell and make business with other tribes around the area. These days, the town is just populated by tourism, coming here to explore the town and the local little areas, or use it as a jumping off point for hikes into the hills that surround it. And here's a little bit of a odd fact, if you like, about Pai. Only 20 years ago, the whole town had a population of 3,000 people. I would imagine just local normal Thai people that you see in every other part of Thailand. That was 20 years ago. Fast forward to 2024 and it has a population of 72,000 people. Everybody wants to be in Pai now, from back in the day 20 years ago, when I would imagine a few backpackers travelled up this way and found an idyllic spot to relax, chill and find themselves. That old backpacker vibe. And it sounds, talking to people, like this place has still got it a little bit, but I can only imagine in a few years time, as the future moves forward, that vibe will be gone forever and it'll just be another tourist spot on the map. And it's because of that mass tourism and the fact it's a Thai holiday in a few days time that I couldn't find another room for any more nights in Pai. And we must move on to our next destination along a 3-hour windy mountain road to a place called Mae Hon Son, in search of the Burmese border and the hill tribes that live around these parts. Let me go pack the bags, load the bike, and I'll see you on the road. Well, we're on the road, but I'm not sure it's the right road. I'm looking for somewhere for breakfast at the minute, and I'm a little bit lost. Well, finally found the restaurant. It's somebody's garden in front of the house where they've set up for making food. But I can tell you that is one of the main reasons people come to Pai these days. The whole area is surrounded by mountains. Pai sits in a little valley with stunning views all around. You can spend weeks here and explore around the areas and just enjoy beautiful weather and amazing nature. Look at this as well. Just down the side of the road, little river running, sort of a canal, and banana plants growing in there. And these guys will be able to like come out here and crop them, probably all year round. It does make me laugh as well. Bananas, when you cut them over here, you get 2 days to eat them at most. If you cut them early morning, by the next day they're almost all gone, and you have to cut a bunch, maybe 100 bananas. It just makes me laugh when you think you can go to the supermarkets back home and yeah, they sit on the shelves there for a week after probably already taking 5-6 days to get there. I don't know, they're just not fresh, eh? Wow, that's most definitely the daily budget out the window, but at least we've got a view. The belly's full and so is the petrol tank, and we're ready to set off to Mae Hon Son. 130 kilometers and a 3-hour drive, although I feel a little bit odd at the minute and a bit out of sorts. I just stopped at a bar restaurant to have a word with some local guys, and they offered me what I thought I heard was Kratom Deng, a Red Bull. They served it up, put it in a glass and brought it out, and I downed half of it pretty quick. It's great for energy, I'm a little bit tired. And then it tasted a little bit funny. I asked them again what it was, and they said Kratom, not Red Bull. Kratom It's basically a mild amphetamine that they make from the bloody plants around here. And at the minute, I'm feeling a little bit odd. I've got to get an early night tonight. We've got loads to do tomorrow. And I'm just praying it's not going to kick in full effect. Let's just drive and keep our fingers crossed. Bloody hell. Later on, without a doubt, you'll be hearing me moaning about how my arse hurts and how a bit out of my side of my cheek here because the helmet's too tight. But to be honest, it's the best way to travel. If I was on a bus now, I'd be hot and sweaty and just waiting to get to the next destination. But here I am, able to stop whenever and wherever I want and admire the amazingness of this northern part of Thailand. Look at these hills and rice fields. It's stunning. And to top it off, this is where people are living. Down here, just a simple village. Whether they're Thai or a Hmong tribe or something, I've no idea. But they've probably called this area home for a very long time. And it's amazing standing here now looking at this when only a couple of months ago we were probably in the Lake District or Derbyshire or somewhere very similar in the UK with a similar setup. A few small little villages and farmhouses dotted round, surrounded by masses of farmland. And yet here we are now with the Asian equivalent. People truly living off the land over here though. Far beyond what we do with the farming in the UK. This is survival over here. This is what they grow to trade for their families, not businesses, on a lot of scales here. It's true life, in true effect. How we were a very long time ago, but in a lot of places in Southeast Asia, how it still is now. Oh, and the village over there, the children tell me it's called, I'll wait for it, Bangkok. And these are its rice fields. Thank you very much, sir. Let's go. So this whole road that I'm following at the minute is known as the Mai Hong Song Loop. 600 kilometers stretching from Chiang Rai in a clockwise circular loop and back, encompassing part of the road that I'm traveling now to Mai Hong Song and from Pai to Chiang Mai. Truly wondrous road for motorbikers and chillers all around. Beautiful piece of music. And a beautiful view. We're 2 hours away. So, it seems we're getting closer to today's final destination. As I cross the final bridge into what is Mai Hong Son, over what I can only assume is the Mai Hong Song River, which runs from south to north along the western flanks of this once magnificent town. To be honest, I've no idea, and it actually looks like it runs north to south, and I've no idea about this Mai Hong Song. I assume it to be a sleepy backwater town, although it looks like it's got an airport that links with Bangkok. The good news is, for once, I've pre-booked some accommodation. So let's go and drive down there and see what it looks like. Well, having just driven into the main town then and having no real knowledge of what it's like, or no pre-notions, just knowing there's a few touristy hotels around here somewhere, I have to say it feels very, very Thai, very local, like a main town in a district anywhere else in northern Thailand that's not on the tourist trail. It just made me wonder what tourist trail there is. Obviously moving north, we're back to Pai and Chiang Mai and all of that. To the south, or maybe I can find out later. One thing they do have, which every village has, is a 7-Eleven. More importantly for me, they've got a 5-star chicken joint. Fried chicken and probably some sticky rice. It's been sitting there all day. And we may regret it in the morning, but I'm starving at the minute. I'm gonna pick some up. Oh, we're in luck. We're getting half a chicken for about £2. She doesn't, however, have any sticky rice. Mummy, count the hour. It's finished. So, all checked in and at the resort. Wow, a beautiful, stunning surrounding. I can only assume it's all their land. It is, obviously, but it's just been done. It's a nice garden area, all very similar style bungalows up the way, and then down here as well, just a block and the same air. Looks like slowly as the tourists have come in, they've kept building extra blocks. But I have to say, £12 a night, I think we're paying. It could be less than that, I'll have to check. I'll put it on the screen. The room's nice. Little wooden facade going on for the door. Could do with a little bit of varnishing. I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but hey ho. A sizable room, very sizable. Ooh, modern day flat screen TV, fridge, desk for working. We'll be there all night tonight. AC, not sure what the view out the back is, probably nothing. Oh wow, to the end of their land with the river down there. And of course, the piece de resistance, a 4-poster bed. I mean, who doesn't want a 4-poster bed in your room? Absolutely brilliant. I just need some sheets to hang off it and a menage a trois going on in there. No, not at all. It is a bit of an over-the-top style bed, isn't it? I haven't seen the toilet yet. Let's witness it for the first time together. Oh, it's not too bad. It's that toilet looks like something out of Buck Rogers in the 25th century. I don't know. Maybe if I press the wrong button, I might leave the atmosphere. I don't know. That's pretty cool. It looks like a nice. It's okay. It's basic. Look, I've got hot water. I've got a toilet where I haven't got a squat, and a sink to clean my teeth. Didn't remember the toothpaste. Damn it, we're gonna have to go back in the village. And all that for £12 a night. I think that's what it was. Could have been 10. It is the cheapest room I've stayed in so far. Thank goodness. For now, I'm gonna brave the chicken, and then I think head into the village. I passed sort of a night market type area that looked, yeah, kind of interesting. We can have a little wander around before I take an early night. Well, downtown Mai Hong Son then, and I'm not entirely sure if there's sort of a tourist centre here. I'm pretty sure there's not, but this looks like where all the locals hang out. There is, however, there's a bit of a waterfall, kind of like pool area in the middle of the town, which our gentleman over here preparing, it's got to be som tam. Anh này là som tam à? Som tam. Som tam. Ui. Frick tao lại. Nung som tam.
1 gram.
1 gram. Ui. And he's making a spicy papaya salad with 1 gram's worth of chili. But no, more importantly, we've got a spot to walk to. Mẹ, Port, you know. You're Banner? You rock motorcycle? Singer? Wow. Check this kid out. Have a little chat with him. Mum and Dad's at home, and he's come down to the market to sell all the vegetables on his store, on his sidecar. Wow, man. Lots of respect. What a great little kid, man. He's doing what he needs to for the family, I guess. Look like he got some great vegetables. I'm quite jealous with my allotment. I need to get it sorted for the start of next season. Ah, life, eh? I mean, honestly, can any of you imagine your 12, 13-year-old kid being out here? It's on a Saturday now, so maybe he's at school every other day of the week, but on a Saturday, he's the one that comes and spends the day on the market selling the vegetables. Yeah, I can just imagine my kid doing that. Also, looks like we're too late for all the action down at the market. Thailand bit, no? Bit Leo, huh? Thailand bit. The market is closed. Mighty, yakin kanum. I want to eat some sweets. I have to say, Thailand is one of the great places around the world for interacting with locals. They're just so friendly. Beautiful people. Howdy cap. Oh. Oh. Come alive. Come alive, Annie. Just run. Oh, Swai. There it is. Oh, Swai, Mark. Beautiful. Oh dear. Well, we're getting closer to the watery lake thing. I don't entirely know what it is, but oh, that's a park here, so we can just peruse the wares. It's all kind of like that batik stuff. I guess that's what you call it, isn't it? The batik stuff. You know, the intricate sort of weavings and detail on there. Very Hmong tribe style. It's nice. I like it a lot. I'm pretty sure at some point I used to have a pair of pants that look like those. They're nice. Another night bazaar slash market. Or maybe it's daytime and they just stayed late. Well, it seems that market we found a moment ago may have just been a bit of an appetizer for the main course. This thing's huge and stretches, for the most part, what I can see, around this lake, of which it is absolutely beautiful. Let's see if we can get a vantage point. You know, when you arrive somewhere, maybe like a viewpoint, you try to get there for sunset, and sometimes you get it just right. I mean, this place is amazing. Wow. I think we can finally say, welcome to my Hon Song. And the temples, yeah, they're twin temples. Apparently Wat Chong Chang and Wat Chong Klang. One was built in 1827 and the other one at a later date to twin it. And they both sit within the same temple walls, hence why they're twin temples. I've no idea when the second one was built or which is which. But it just puts a smile on my face seeing them. Pretty stunning. And what a beautiful, beautiful community around there. And place to be and live. It's not a massive town. It's outskirts. It stretches 10 or 15 kilometres from north to south, maybe 10 from west to east. But it's spits. It's not overpopulated like we've seen. These streets are the busy streets. It's been a nice place to bring up a family here. For now, as I meander the prospects of selling up and moving here from the UK, I think I'll leave it here and I'll see you in the morning. So we've got a predicament this morning and I need to explain it, and it might take a little bit of time, so please bear with me because it is quite important. When I was planning this trip about a month ago, I realised up in this area there was all these hill tribes. Previously, when I've been to Vietnam, I've met up with some Hmong and Lisu tribes people in the north around the Sapa area. We booked a room in a homestay. I had no idea. And we just rolled up there, and it happened to be in a village with normal Vietnam people, and across the river there was tribes people, and they intermingled around the village all the time, and it was just like normal people hanging around, and they were beautiful, wonderful, heartwarming, welcoming people. So much so we nearly stayed in one of their houses one night. I was there at the time with my children. So naturally, when I was planning this trip to Thailand, I realised there was tribes people up here. I instantly wanted to go and try and meet up with a few. Maybe drive around and just stumble across a village here and there, which realistically may be possible a little bit with Hmong and Lisu and Lahar and many of the other tribes that are up here in the north, of which there's probably 7 to 10 or even more different types of tribespeople. Nobody really knows. There is, however, one tribe up here that is the biggest number in Thailand, 500,000 in total, and that's the Karen or Kayan tribe, the long neck people. And I'll tell you now, because we don't want to be going down there talking to people and asking them like stupid people, the rings around the neck, they start at 5 years old and they keep putting them on until they're 45, and hopefully they can have 22 by the end when they stop at 45. In total it weighs 15 kilos, and it doesn't stretch the neck, it pushes the shoulder bones down, which gives the vision, or you know, that they've got a long neck. Anyway, I digress. As I said, there is about 500,000 Karen people or tribespeople in Thailand. They've been around this area since about the 17th century. They're from Myanmar or Burma, up in the hills, a place of which we all know is absolutely steeped in troubles and turmoil, and the human rights things that are going on there at the minute with the Rohingyas and many other tribespeople and such are horrific. The Karen have also suffered there, which is why 500,000 of them are over the border here in Thailand now as refugees. And as with some other places around the world, they're living in refugee camps, and a lot of them, or some of them, are working, having living in these camps, and now working in the tourist industry, full stop. Now it looks like the tourist industry around this area is also very intrigued with the long necks. It's a very unusual tribe, and I'm intrigued as well. I would love to meet these people, but not in one of these tourist camps. Tourists go out there on the trips. The Karen people sit around in these camps with their trinkets, and people just come, take photos, maybe buy some trinkets, and there's no real interaction, and it's all set up for tourism. So I've almost decided to not go and see them until I stumbled across one village, which is why we're here. It's supposed to be an authentic, ethical village that still does a similar thing, but it's being run by the Karen people, and the money they're making is going back to that village. And now this place, from what I read, was an authentic Karen village, and NGOs and such have come in to help them set things up so they can try and make a bit of money to help them survive. It sounds like the right place to go, but I still don't want to be going down there as a tourist. It's going to be very difficult because we're carrying a camera. We have to make the video for YouTube. So I've come up with an idea. Let's go and get a few munchies for the kids, maybe a football if we can find one at the market. Let's go and get some whiskey for the blokes. I'm not sure what I can get for the women, but let's go down there with a good vibe and try and put a smile on someone's face, or a few people's faces, because I'm pretty sure what they do every day is sitting around just trying to sell trinkets, smiling with a long neck ring thing on. It's just got to piss them off, man. So if we can go down there and we can put a smile on a few people's faces, then I think that's possibly the right thing to do. And maybe we can have a proper little chat with them about the football and the weather. Let's have a drive. And welcome back to the market. I'm buying footballs, and the guy's got no pump, and this one's a little bit flat. Good news. The guy who sold me the football is walking me to the bicycle shop so I can pump it up. It bodes well. Oh, kapkun my crap. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you, sir. Let's check the bounce. Oh yeah. Okay, Ronaldo's in the house. Here we go. Thank you, Cap. Thank you. Oh, kapkun my crap, Pete.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nah,
See you.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Holy crap! I gotta tell ya, we're in the middle of frickin' nowhere here, in the middle of Thailand, near the Myanmar border, man. Check this out. Bloody roads out. It's the only road to go. You keep going and it ends in the jungle somewhere near the border. Apparently I can get over here. It looks a bit sketchy. Wow. Welcome to travel in the boonies of Asia. Oh my god. Nice road, dude. Nice. Wow. As you can see, with the multitude of signs, we're here. Google Maps doesn't know where it's going. It's trying to take me up that road. It seems to be down this one. But look, here's the thing, we're here. As far as I know, this is a normal village with kids running around playing and doing what they do. All the men probably sitting around doing sod all, while the women run around and do all the work. It's not one of the tourist villages miles away. It's in the middle of bloody nowhere, and it's an absolutely beautiful, stunning spot. It's a bit of a weird situation to be in. Let's just go down there and give the kids some sweets and stuff. Maybe we can play some football and talk shit and have a laugh. And like I say, just try and put a smile on some people's faces, man. Let's go and have a look. Well, got to tell you, it already feels a bit weird. This is random. I don't know what's going on here. It's like an area, a parking area, I guess. I don't know whether these are tour people that have come over here or something, but yeah, here we go. We got the dude. Sawadee Cap P. Hello, Cap. Alright, Cap. Huh? What's that? A ticket to go in the village? Okay. Okay. Oh, I see. Understand. Okay. 1 minute. Okay, Cap. And you can take me with the boat, or I have to swim? Huh? No swimming, no? No, with the boat. Oh, it's a bargain then, isn't it? Okay, so maybe these guys are part of the village and they're running the boat and such. Guess these are all the villagers just hanging out here. I don't know what the cars are. Maybe they're from the villages, man. I don't know. Well, this is not the start I'd anticipated. We do have giggles going on. These are Thai people, and they're not laughing with me, they're laughing at me. So, you know, it's not the best of starts. I'm a little bit fearful of this boat though. This guy's pouring water out, mate. It's like it's sinking. Oh, that's not, that is the boat I'm taking. I want to take that one. Maybe that's sunk already. Pete, pick up. Me nam you, no? Antalai, huh? Meow die. Okay, I think we're ready. I think he's dumped enough water out of the boat already for us to go there. But I think I've just about worked out what's going on down there. These guys here, they're all telling me they're Thai people. And I've just asked him where he lives, because obviously this is the Karen village over here. And then when I asked him where he lived, he went, well, I live there. So what's basically going on here is, yes, these people have come over as refugees and they can't really get status to live in Thailand. But the new generation, the kids that are being born here, are being given Thai ID. So they can move freely around the country, go get a job, bring some money back to the village and support the old people that don't have legitimate residency here. These people, the older people, they're staying in the village and they work in the jungle around here. They're farming papayas and corn and such. There's no rice here. They haven't cropped the land down to grow rice fields, and then that's sent out to sell and such and trade for bits that they need. And then, like we say, the kids can go off and bring money back in as well. The story might not have started as a particularly great story, but moving forward through the generations, it ends with a better one. Let's get over there. Like there, this was a dude that was bailing the water out. He's wearing the biggest, thickest glasses I've ever seen in my life. I don't even think you can see the boat, let alone where we're going. Oh, this boat's not well. I don't know, she seems confident. Okay, mate? Not really, no. I like the haircut though. It's quite round and straight. Oh my god, he just ran across the boat looking fearful. Feels like being in the Amazon. Amazon River or something. This is amazing. Oh my days. But what are we doing? This is cool. Looks like she was bored of sitting there for the day. She's come back for a play. Oh shit, dude. Quite annoying. Oh, this is a bit random. It's a bit of a weird interaction. I got one guy just sitting over here. He's like nonchalant, doesn't really bother. The kid that came over on the boat, I offered her some sweets. She didn't want them, but now she's took them. This one's just turned up with a long net, and she doesn't want sweets, but I've offered her some pens. Ah, any paka? Am I? Ah, okay, okay, no. Oh, okay. Any suaya? Suaya? Oh, bless you, baby. You look lovely. Oh, it's nice to see a smile on her face, eh? Wicked, man. Hey? Me grada Yunina. I've got paper also. Ao mấy? Ao nít điều à? Okay. Yeah, do I? Okay. No? Yeah, kid on the phone became a little bit more responsive. I had a word with him. He was smile on his face. Hey, Saudi Cappy. I must admit though, it does feel a little bit random wandering through the village like this. Anywhere else, it'd just be like, cool, just wander through the village, just found a village, wander through it. But this is kind of like, we really are. Like they get this every freaking day, man. Tourists just coming in here and wandering around and making photos and with the camera. And it's a difficult, unusual situation for me to be in, to be honest. Oh, ooh. Ron Mark Juanina. Ahoy! No, she's sewing trousers. I knew I should have brought me fisherman's pants. Oh, you'll ban me sua and I could have brought it. You could have fixed it for me. Ahoy! Oh dear. Oh well, maybe next time, huh? Oh wow, they got a football field. Playing football, you here? Oh, volleyball. You're like, oh, netball. Yeah, because netball's the big thing here, isn't it? Ah. Deck, you know? Huh? Oh, they gone by Lena? Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Just asking her where all the kids are, man. It's not a big village, is it? Ani mikon taurai. Hop. Oh, yeah. I'd say, how many people live here? She'd say, oh, just old people. KP. Wow, this is amazing. I just got the translator out to try and talk to the lady in Thai, and she only speaks Karen. Quite funny, man. Hi, I'm just asking, how many people live here? Huh? The old cap, the old. Putai Dai Mai? ไม่ได้นิดหน่อย only Karen. Oh, my belay. Oh, bless him, mate. Wicked, dude. Hey, Nong. อยากกินขนมไหมเอาไหมเอาขนมไหมเอาไหม Oh, more sweets. Bear with. Oh, wicked, mate. I'm giving sweets out to the kids. And old Yai wants one as well. The old lady. Hey. My belay P, no problem, my belay. Bless her, mate. I don't suppose you get many people come down here giving out sweets and such. Wicked, mate. Legend. Oh, she looks chuffed, man. Next time, huh? Next time I come, I'll bring my trouser. You can fix for me, huh? No, my belay. Oh, wow. I was just trying to ask the child where everybody was, where all the other kids were, and it looks like they're out here on the field, mate. They're all playing, well, I don't know what they're playing, but they're hanging out, doing the thing. Pretty cool. Good thing as well, kid was telling me, I asked him, I said, do you go to school round here? And apparently, yeah, they got a school here. It's a Thai school, so that's why they all speak Thai a little bit. And yeah, happy days. They've got education coming on and yeah, prospects for the future, mate. It's what we want to see. Good news. And it is Nam Piang Din School. Closed today because it's Saturday, I think. Oh no, Sunday. And I've got to be honest, it looks just like any other Thai school around. It really does. Brilliant. เอ้ยสวัสดีครับน้องทำอะไรเล่นเกมโทรศัพท์เหรอโอ้โหทุกวันแน่นอนพร้อมรู้ อีกเหรอเล่นอะไรดูอะไร
ดูติ๊กต็อกครับ
TikTok 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 that's no good โอ้ยไม่ดีนะดู TikTok ทุกวันไม่ดี after ด่าไม่ดีนะด่าไม่ดีไม่เห็นนะเล่นฟุตบอลดีกว่าอุ้ยเล่นไหมเอาไหม
เอาฮะ
เอาเหรอจริงเหรอ
จริงอะ
ทำไมอยากไปดูเล่นฟุตบอลเหรอ
ครับ
Okay. Okay, no problem.
We'll
Man.
have-
Hey, it's alright, boys. It's
have-
alright, boys. It's a nice football.
Have-
I've had it pumped up for you this morning. It's got a decent bounce. Yeah? It'll be a good one, man. And it's quality as well. It's quite a nice bit of leather there, so it should last. Happy days. Nong? Lendo Aina? Okay, now. You want kanum?
yes
Yeah, get kanum, mate. You speak English?
a little
Little bit. Oh, this guy's the man. He's my tour guide. Take me everywhere. Take me everywhere and show me everything. But first, kanum. Sweets. All kids love sweets. Well, that's it. The football's gone. And two young lads got a smile on the face, mate. Wicked. Game on. Oh. Come on, on. Oh, shit. These guys are like hiding around the corner. Hello, Cap. Oh. Oi. Nuai, mate. Are you tired? Nuai, mate. Put Thai, die, mate.
พูดไทยได้ครับ
Oh, put Thai. Oh, ไปแรมอยู่นี่ okay. What? ทำยังเหรอ You are? Clean this. ทำยังเหรอสะอาด Oh, young lads working hard. Who's that? Your sister? Huh? Huh? Oh, these guys definitely need some sweets. I don't know what they're doing. I guess they're working for the village and they're down on washing up duty on Sunday mornings. Nightmare. Pulled your short-string. Where's your mate? Oh, bless. Kids over here, eh? They really do help out with the family. Not always by choice, don't get me wrong. They get told to do it, and if they don't do it, they get smacked. But they do help out. It looks like he's tired from it as well. Nong, money lies here, gone. Yep, Nong, Song, Sam. Three happy little kids. Wicked. I've got to say, this feels wicked. It just feels like a normal Thai village. Little school here, water tanks, chickens running around. You can smell them. Some dog that nearly tried to bite me a minute ago, probably got rabies. Just a normal Thai little village in the middle of anywhere in Thailand. I'm so chuffed. It's exactly what I was looking for. It's a normal little place. Still feels a bit odd walking around with the camera though, but you know, we've seen a lot of smiles and a lot of friendly faces. So, do you know what as well? I'm not entirely sure. I think you can stay here in this village if you wanted to. I had considered it, and these kind of look like the bungalows that people would stay in. Oh, no way. I think I've just caught a kid fishing in the little pond there. I'm not entirely sure you're going to catch much. Annie, me blah, mai? Me, huh? Leg or yai? Huh? Yai, leg. Blah, leg. Or blah, yai? Kin mai? Kin blah, mai? I'm getting no reply. You know what they do with these? They'll fill it with fish. And over the year or so, those fish will be fed and they'll feed up. And then come the end of the year, when they want to get the fish, depending on what sort of pool it is, they'll drain the water out and then just get in there and pull all the fish out. This looks a little bit different actually. This looks like a proper sort of village pond area. Maybe had some ducks and such and it's just gone a bit shitty, but I have seen it in the villages in the north where they do that. Just get deep in the mud and they're pulling big catfish and such out of like the deep mud. And generally they do it in a rice field area, so the water flows into that sort of pond, which helps to feed the fish. It's a pretty cool way to to have a stock of fish for the end of the year, if you like. Whew. I gotta say it, this villages go anywhere in the world. This is a nice village, man. I mean, imagine this back in the UK, all the houses around, nice village green in the middle where everybody congregates, and that's the difference over here. There's a proper community. These people look out for each other and look after each other. Back home in the UK, I'm not sure I even know my neighbours' names. Do you know what I mean? It's not like that here. It's pretty good. Oh, this is a bit of a random one. I've just come through the field and I've come into a proper little tight sort of housing network. I don't want to wander around here with a camera. I feel a little bit uneasy and I don't think it's a nice, polite thing to do. But check this out. Oh, it's surrounded by banana trees, glue eye. And it's got loads of them up here. It's got a bunch and it's got a banana flower. Any dot mai arroy mak no? Gin, no? Yeah, gin like soup. Oh, yeah. I know. My wife cooks it sometimes. We've had banana trees in our home in Koh Samui before, and yeah, you cut the bunch, and sometimes you're lucky enough to get a flower. I don't know if you get a flower every time, but yeah, the wife likes to cook a soup out of it. Oh, yak gin, no? Oh, wicked, man. Oh, that would have kept on. Yeah, let's I think we'll make a move. I think we've stumbled across a nice little local Thai village, mate, with a load of people living there. Just people. Exactly what I was looking for, mate. We've put a lot of smiles on faces and yeah. It's my Laura who's laughing at me now. But hey, I think we'll make a move. One last little discovery before we go. I was scratching my head on this one. I don't know what it is. Look, it's like some climbing pole. They've obviously put it in there, and it's got a platform at the top with some rope on the. I don't know what the rope's about. And she tells me it's for my cam. And of course, there's no really phone signal there, is there? So I can't sort of find out what it is. Long time, and then all of a sudden we realised it's for picking the tamarind off the tree. They go up there and pick all the tamarind off the tree. You know tamarind. My wife loves it. It's bitter as anything, and they'll just gnaw on it like a betel nut or something. But hey, a wicked little find. A tamarind totem pole thing in the middle of your village. What more do you need? Damn it, dude. As I leave the village, I'm like, it looks like there's a main entrance that comes up. Sawadee Cup. Looks like there's a main area that comes up here. Sawadee Cup. Damn it. I could have come up here earlier, but here's sort of your batik stuff and your trinkets and things. Pretty cool. Sawadee Cup. Just have a little walk, eh? Oh, coffee here. Oh, yeah. Quite tempted by a coffee. Oh, bless. There's some beautiful bits. I'm unsure if they've actually made it or whether it's been imported and brought in or anything, but Sawadee Cup. Hey, sorry. Sawadee Cup. We should have come up this area first. Good, man. I'm all out of trinkets and I'm all out of sweets and bits. Nightmare. Hey, Sawadee Cup. Oi, round money, you know. Oof. Oh, hello, Nong. Sawadee Cup. Little kid here, so cute. Oh, she's not worked out the pen. You got it? Okay. Okay. Can I draw? Can I draw a smiley face? I'll do a little bit of a smiley face. A little smile. Ooh, like a smile. Yeah. A little bit of hair. Some ears. Oh yeah. No? Oh, wicked, mate. So should have come up here first, man. There's loads of kids up here. I could have given loads of bits out. It would have been great. Had a proper interaction with these people. They are, all the ladies around here are wearing the necks. They are. And it looks like they're wearing it from years back, so they're not just wearing it because of tourism. I don't know if they can take them off. Once they're on, they might be on. Like I said earlier, they start at 5 years old and they go till they're 45, so wow. I don't know what this is. It's a little bit like, I have no idea, some sort of dried fruits and such. Oh man. It looks like quite a sizable village actually now I'm walking through it. I'd say there's probably a good 150 people living here. Quite a lot. And I think, yeah, that's the end of it. Wow. They've got a lot of wares here. It's beautiful. Some really nice quality stuff, eh? But hey, I think it's time finally to move and start moving towards the border of Myanmar. It's been a long day and it's about to get sketchy. So when we started this episode in the skies above Chiang Mai, we had a few ideas and things we wanted to do along the way. We wanted to explore Thailand's Golden Triangle, which I think we've done quite well. We wanted to meet up with the long-necked tribes, which we've just managed to do. The final thing for us to do, however, is not going to be the easiest. We want to cross into Myanmar, and the plan is a simple one, just for an hour. There's a temple near a border crossing in the middle of the jungle with a village. I figure we cross over the border, we have a look at the temple and the village, and then come back. It does, however, look a bit of a dodgy border to cross. There's about 20 roadblocks along the way. It's in the middle of the jungle. The track might get dirty and dusty and become bouncy and broken. And I just don't even know if they're going to let me across. It's already 1:15. It'll be about 3 o'clock when we get there, so we need to move, and we need to move quick. This one might not work, but we're going to give it a go anyway. Oh my God. So, this is it then. Basically the road that I've been driving since Chiang Mai for the past 2 odd days down to Mae Hong Son is one road. There is no other road that you can take that goes anywhere. Only a few little tributaries. It goes to some far-flung rural villages and nothing you'd ever want to go to, and no major town of sorts. Just that one road. Except for this one tributary that goes to Ban Huai Phueng, and I can only assume it's either a village beyond the border or before the border. But my point is, it's a main road crossing into Myanmar, and we're about to take it. I don't know what I'm doing here. This is madness. 20 meters in. First roadblock. Wow. Well, kind of as expected, the road's getting a bit shitter, covered in crap. I'm having snakes jump across the road as well. I missed the shot of that, would have been amazing. Good job I didn't hit it. It's slow going on this road now though, it's telling me 25 minutes. I think it's going to be another hour. The scenery is absolutely stunning though. Well, I don't know what that sign means. No trucks, I guess. I think I'm still okay to go. Just stopping because of the sign and yet another little temple. There's so many of these, like, they're almost Chinese looking buildings along this route. Just along this valley. Look at that. Wow. We've still a long way to go. I don't know if we're going to make it. Okay, we've got a problem. This guy here won't let me through. And I've just joked with him, told him I'm going Myanmar. Now he says I can go. Let's move. Well, I think we found the end of the road. I don't know. At some points, it's slowly becoming a bit of a hiking trail, this one. It's a little bit muddy. 8 minutes, apparently. Oh my God. Whoa! After 5 days of travel and the last hour of pretty horrific travel on quite nasty roads, mostly covered in sand, and I nearly crashed off the side only once. We're at the border. I can't film this. Hopefully in a minute I'll see you on the other side. No photo. Okay. So we've got a problem, mate. He's not letting me in. I'm showing him the passport. He's telling me the motorbike can't go in, and neither can I. These people over here, these are Myanmar people, and he's telling me these cars are Thai. It doesn't matter what I ask. He's telling me I can't go through the border. Ching ching pick up. By midai, huh? By midai.
ไม่ปลอดภัย
My plot. Kun Thai by midai. And the like.
เรียกไทยแต่ไทยมัด
It'd be interesting to see if he lets this guy through. There are people up there. I don't know what they are. I'm going to legally cross. Let's do it. I'm in Myanmar. Look, the border's there. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Oh, got razor wire. The guy stood right behind me. I'm not going to point the camera at him. He's army dude. He will arrest me if I mess about. So, any from Myanmar now? Ah, okay. Rot Myanmar.
Thailand, Myanmar.
Ah, okay. And then noon Myanmar na. Oh, yak by do what Myanmar? By midaya.
No.
No. Okay, my velai pi.
สวัสดีครับ
Sawadee kap.
มาเที่ยวเหรอ
ไปไหนครับ ไป Thailand.
Thailand
You Myanmar.
มาเมียนมา
You Myanmar. You by Thailand เหรอ ได้ไหม You by Myanmar. โอ้ย Can You go Myanmar. Huh? Pama. What's Pama? A few people have said Pama to me. I've got no phone signal up here, and I don't know what it means. Damn it. They're letting Thai people in. I was told she wasn't allowed to go. Looks like we failed. But hey. The army dude's over here. I don't know, we're in, man. We're in Myanmar. Hey, we're in Myanmar. Hey, Myanmar. Sawadee kap. Ningaba. Ningaba, nah? Ningaba. I don't know what it means. I see it on some other videos. They say Ningaba in Myanmar. Bless you, man. Sorry. Let's go. Bye. Oh, shit. I need Myanmar whiskey. Okay, P. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, I guess sometimes in life you've just got to accept defeat. But we did try. Looks like they've got little restaurants here. I just don't understand what the border crossing's for then. He's telling me no Thai people can go across. Somebody told me Myanmar people can go across. Hey, Sawadee kap. They don't want filming, man. Fair enough. I just don't get it. I honestly don't get it. There's something a little bit strange about this border. So, I've been having a word with some people around here, and I still don't know what's going on. Basically, they won't let tourists over this border. He's telling me you can't take a photo or video or anything over there near that or the temple that I want to go and see. This is really dangerous, and I'll get shot. I don't know who by, be it the army or local rebels or something, I'm not sure, but he says the area is dangerous. Why there's Thai people going through the border, I've no idea. He's telling me Pangabar, I've no idea what it means. And maybe it's a little spot up there, or they're all turning around. He tells me they're all turning around, but it sounds like crap because I'm just seeing them drive off into the distance. So, but one thing's for sure, we are not getting through that border, and this is going to be a failed mission. But it has been a great mission getting here over the past 4 or 5 days, hundreds of miles, and a pretty cool road trip through Thailand's old Golden Triangle to the world's new Golden Triangle over there in the border. And I really hope you've enjoyed following along, and if you have, then I hope to see you in the next. But for now, whatever you're getting up to, take care of yourselves, stay safe, and enjoy the misadventure. The border that never was.